What's going on? My name is Raymond. I'm here on behalf of Health for Life Dispensaries as well as Melting Point Extracts. A little bit of background about us at Health for Life. We have 4 locations across the Phoenix Valley. We have 1 location up on the north side of Phoenix at Cave Creek, and then we also have 3 other storefronts over on the east side over in the Mesa area. Melting Point Extracts, MPX, as you can see, that's one of the main brands that we carry. It's under our umbrella. We make concentrates, we make cannabis concentrates. So it's not gonna be the flower or the edibles, those are gonna be more concentrates, higher value or higher concentrated THC, and they are mainly for patients that are looking for heavier relief, stronger dosing relief that you can't get from that flower experience. So one of the main qualifying conditions to be a patient in Arizona is chronic pain, and that's something that MPX addresses very well in our products because of the high amounts of THC in there. That's the idea behind being a concentrate. You're getting higher amounts of THC. For retrospect, flower typically ranges anywhere from maybe 15 to 20, sometimes 25% THC on the high end. Our concentrates regularly test at well above that. Some of our higher end, more potent products can get upwards of 99% THC. So definitely if you're looking for heavy duty pain relief, MPX is a good route to go. We're also really good with patients that are looking for nausea relief or insomnia. That's another pretty common condition that we see a lot, that we get patients coming in for. And a lot of times cancer patients will come in as well, looking for relief from chemotherapy and radiation and things like that, and the symptoms that they experience because of that. So that's another avenue that MPX tries to address and that we try to address at Health for Life in general as well. We offer a few different types of products. Most of our concentrates are going to fall into one of 3 categories: cured resin products, live resin products, and then live resin cartridges. Cured resin in its simplest form is going to be high quality flower that's dried and cured in the best conditions possible to produce the best extract possible. Typically that's going to result in one of a few different types of consistencies. We have 3 main consistencies that we produce in the cured resin line: batter, sugar, and then terp sugar. Batter is probably the most common, most widely known concentrate form. It's a pretty homogeneous blend of both terpenes and cannabinoids, so they're all together into one. Basically, the resulting product is going to be like a wet, kind of creamy-like consistency. It almost looks like cake batter in a way. That's where it gets its name from. So that's typically what a lot of patients go for. That's one of our more popular products. Sugar is going to be THCA crystals that are very tiny and very granulated, kind of like sugar granules basically. Very potent, but also very beneficial as well, because you're getting that THC, that straight THC in there. And then the terp sugar is going to be somewhere in the middle. The terp sugar is you're still getting your THCA crystals, but there's going to be a higher amount of terpene retention in there. So what that means is there's more of those oils. It's got a little bit more of a wet consistency, but not quite to the point of it being a batter. So they're THCA crystals that are going to be coated in those terpenes. And the benefit of that is you're going to get added flavor in addition to the potency and the psychoactivity with the THC. So it's like a best of both worlds basically. Live resin is another really popular line of products that we make. And live resin is popular amongst a lot of patients because of its potency. What sets it apart from cured resin is how it's made. Live resin is more potent because there's a higher amount of terpene and cannabinoid retention in there. What we do is we take our whole plant ready to go. As soon as it's ready to be dried, cured, harvested, all that good stuff, we flash freeze it before anything else is done, before any of the extraction takes place. And what that does is that preserves a lot of the terpenes and the cannabinoids that would naturally evaporate during the curing process. You know, when you're removing a branch or you're removing leaves from its energy source, eventually it's going to die off. So what flash freezing does is it keeps as many of those original terpenes in there as possible. The resulting benefit is a higher potency product, but you're also going to get a lot more flavor in there because of those terpenes in there. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And then we make similar consistencies both for cured resin and for live resin, but then we also make additional consistencies as well, depending on what your preference is. We got you covered there. Lastly, we also make live resin cartridges as well, full spectrum live resin cartridges, which are really similar to the live resin concentrates that we make, the dabbing concentrates, except these are just going to be in a vape cartridge form. So what's really cool about these is it's 100% pure cannabis oil. There's no cutting agents, there's no artificial terpenes added, anything like that. It's 100% natural. You're getting as close to the original plant as you're gonna get in a vape cartridge, which is perfect for patients that are looking for something quick, something on the go, something that's not gonna cause a distraction compared to some of the other concentrates as well. So if you're looking for that stealthiness, that cleanliness as well, definitely consider one of our live resin vape cartridges. Patients that stop by MedCare and get certified at MedCare Clinic are going to get hooked up with a really awesome product voucher. What you're going to get is a coupon that's good for a free MPX product up to a $40 value with a $40 purchase. So once you go get certified by MedCare, come on by one of our stores. We'll be able to hook you up if you're looking for some cured resin, if you're looking to try to explore concentrates. Maybe you're not familiar with concentrates, maybe you've heard of them, but you're maybe too intimidated to try them. We got you covered. We're definitely there to help you out. We're gonna hook you up. You want a vape cartridge, you wanna go heavy duty with the live resin, you wanna start off with the cured resin, anything in between, we got you covered.